What's up guys, PhazonFlux here with a bonus episode of Let's Play Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland. In the last episode we 100% completed the game, and in today's episode I'm going to show some of the, or not some, but all of the bonus stuff that you can do upon completion of the game. So simple completion of the game, not including 100%, just simply beating the game unlocks boss endurance as a sub-game on the main title screen. Basically, it lets you take down all 8 bosses in a row without a break, and you can't take any powers in with you, and there's no healing in between bosses either. So it's a lot more difficult than it may look, or a lot more difficult than it may sound. If you watch my video, it definitely looks difficult because I am really bad at this. And a slight confession, this part of the video is post-commentary because I tried doing live commentary of boss endurance so many times. Maybe not 15 or 20, but at least 10 different times I've tried. And normally my gameplay decreases when I do commentary because my mind isn't 100% focused on what I'm doing in the game. I'm trying to think about what to say and how to relate to you guys as well. But when trying to do a challenge this difficult and doing live commentary at the same time, it really was not working. And spoilers, I still don't complete boss endurance here. Just because, yeah, I'm really bad at this game. However, I'm not too worried about not showing a full completion of boss endurance mode because you don't get anything for it. It's simply just an extra little mode that you can do to test your skills. And I obviously don't have the skills. But a few little tips that I've picked up along the way, but you won't see in this video because, again, I suck, but this is just kind of what I figured out. As simple as it sounds, don't take damage from the early bosses. And by early bosses, I mean up to Krakow, because Krakow is the halfway point. Those first 4 bosses are really easy compared to the last 4, and you're going to want as much health as you can get going into those last bosses, because, yeah, they're more difficult. So, don't take any damage on the early bosses. Basically, if you are below, I recommend 4 hit points after you're done with Krakow. If you're below that point, more than likely you're not going to complete the challenge, and I would just start over. So something you'll notice coming up here is I almost die going up the vertical column here because I almost fall into the pit. Yeah, see right there. But luckily I caught myself. Ultimately it didn't matter since I failed in the end, but yeah. So another little thing I want to take time to do is, in the last episode I talked about my thoughts on the game itself, what I thought about Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland, and in today's episode, at least for this part of the video, I want to talk to you guys about how you thought I did as a Let's Player, Let's Playing this video. Because I definitely want to improve and make good quality videos for you guys. This is my first Let's Play, and so I'm new to editing, I'm new to commentating, I'm new to all this, and so the first few episodes are definitely really shaky. I can hardly go back and watch them myself. But I know that everyone's got to start somewhere, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity to Let's Play this, but I definitely want your guys' feedback, because I know that your time is divided, because if you're like me, then you watch a bunch of different people on YouTube, and so if my videos simply aren't good, then you're not going to watch it, and I don't fault you for that. I wouldn't do it. So I definitely want to improve, and so if you guys would be kind enough to leave comments, message me, do whatever you can to let me know what you thought I did right and what you thought I did wrong, I would love to hear it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and doing that for me. But this boss endurance is about to end because I'm about to fail. And from this point on, I will transition into live commentary as I go over the rest of the bonus stuff that you can do, specifically for 100% completion. So, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, now this part of the episode will be live commentary because now I'm going to discuss the part of the game that you unlock for specifically completing the game 100%. And that's the extra mode difficulty. Basically, you have the option of playing through the entire game again, but look at our health bar. There's only 3 units of health. So we play through the entire game with half health. And just like with the boss endurance mode, it may not seem at first like that's really a big deal, but believe me when I say it makes the game a lot more difficult. I kinda like this, just all the extra stuff you can do after you beat the game. because all these things, boss endurance, extra mode, they're very subtle ways of making the game a lot more difficult for people who are looking for a bigger challenge. But they're not in your face about, ooh, this is so much more difficult than it was before. They're not like that, which I kind of like. But you all just saw an entire Let's Play of this game, so I'm not going to show too much more of extra mode. But I do want to mention that vitamin drinks that used to restore 2 units of health now only restore 1 because you have half health. So yeah, I think I'll do the end of this stage just to kind of show you that I may or may not die because of this extra difficulty. But there's one more thing that you can do, and that is if you get 100% completion on extra mode difficulty, you unlock one more sub game that you can play. So I'll go over that in a little bit after I take down this mini boss. Let's crash it up. But yeah, switch locations, all that are completely the same. The only difference between normal and extra mode is the fact that you have half health. So to get 100% extra mode, you simply get all the switches, and again, they are exactly where they were last time. And I don't even need that maximum tomato because I'm almost done with the stage. But yeah guys, I will show you what happens when you get 100% on extra mode. Alright guys, now that I've gotten 100% on extra mode difficulty, believe me, that was tough. I used a lot of save states, but since it was off screened, I don't really care. You notice that there's 2 100%s on file 1, indicating 100% for normal and extra difficulty. And upon completion of 100% in extra mode, you unlock one more sub-game called Meta Nightmare. Basically, once again, you play through the entire game, but this time, you're Meta Knight. How cool is that? For the record, I'm really bad at playing as Meta Knight. He's a lot better than Sword Kirby, but because I just suck at this game all around, I can't play him that well. You may initially think that, oh, you're just playing a Sword Kirby the whole game, but you look like Meta Knight. Well, you would unfortunately be wrong. His moveset is completely different. Just pressing B is a normal slash, but if you mash the B button like I am doing right now, you actually make some forward progress. Like, you actually move. Your dash attack has a slight lag to it, but it's pretty good if you get the timing down. And it's really good for clearing out enemies. Pressing up and B at the same time is an upward stab, which I was going to show off there, but I'm not sure what happened there. The game decided to say that I was hit there instead, even though it clearly looked like I hit him. But whatever, game, you're right. Anyways, pressing down and B while in the air is a down move, which just does a bunch of damage and is really quick. While in the air, you don't have your full circle attack like Kirby does. It's still horizontal slashes, but up and down are still covered, in the sense that your slash may look horizontal, but it's not purely horizontal. It actually does do damage slightly above and slightly below you. So that'll pretty much do it for Meta Knight's moveset. It's a lot of fun to go through. Another thing you should note is there are not any save points, in the sense that basically you have 1 extra life and 3 hit points, and after that, that's pretty much it. Game over. You don't get anything for completing Meta Nightmare. I'm not even sure if you can get every single switch, because I'm not sure if Meta Knight's sword counts as hammer, in the sense that it can destroy concrete blocks. But it's definitely fun, little extra to try out. Oh, and one more thing to note is Meta Knight's jump is a lot less floaty than Kirby's jump, but and you're a lot slower, as you can see. But it's kind of cool. It's got its own unique feel to it. So overall, I like Meta Nightmare. I'm just horrible at it. But guys, I think that'll just about do it for all the bonus stuff that you can do here in Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. And it's kind of funny. I'm starting a new Let's Play very soon. Still got Pokemon Fire Red going on, but at the same time, it's like kind of starting over from scratch, and since that, you know, I am making a new Let's Play. And so, in that sense, I guess you could call it our zero mission. But, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys in Pokemon first, but, again, a new Let's Play is definitely on its way, and I'll see you guys then.